Welcome back, traders, stackers, and truthers. Silver Gold Man here. We're Monday, October 2nd, 2017. All right, traders, so I've received a few emails on the weekend. In fact, it all started coming in last week. People were asking me after this interview with JSNIP4 and Mike B, why don't you make another video pointing out blah, 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 blah. And you know what? I've done a lot of those videos, and I will continue making those videos, except I've kind of like had an overload of JSNIP4 at one point, and we've done... there's so many new subscribers and so many of you that are actually going after him in the comment section alone. And I'm going to show you here shortly, very shortly, the data, the statistics prove that we've had an impact. And that's all that matters to me. I know that we can't stop all the fraud on YouTube. There's definitely a lot of his subscribers that are totally blindfolded, they've got earplugs in. They don't even want to hear the truth. They don't want to see it. They don't want to hear it. It doesn't matter if I made 20,000 videos showing how JSNIP4's had it wrong for the last 6.5 years. They don't care about that. The same thing with the webbot crackpots. I've been following that bullshit since what? 2010, I think, is when it was put on my radar, to 2009, 2010. Somewhere thereabouts. Followed it like the Holy Bible for the longest time, and then I realized by 2012, scammerama ding dang, it's nothing but a big scam. So that's why I've been telling everyone who's woken up also, let's not be too hard on those that are still on the Kool-Aid, because at some point that Kool-Aid potion is going to wear off, guys, and we're going to want these people on our team. So let's be very gentle with them. Let's try not to name call them. They'll get upset if we call them, you know, you bunch of ding-dongs, yada, yada, yada. I mean, I've said some stuff in the past too, you know, but I try to keep it as tame as possible, saying, you know, they're still drinking a Kool-Aid, so to speak, and stuff like that. But what's important is that these people, they've been fooled at this point. They're still being fooled. And at some point when they do wake up, we definitely want them on our side. And I can see here by the data, the statistics, we're having an effect. You know, it's not as heavy, as an intense as an effect that many of you wanted, but it doesn't matter. At least people are waking up, and we've got the statistics to back it up. So in that latest video was with Mike B. So if you're a regular listener here, you may already remember how I've made a video about Mike B. In fact, Mike B even made a video about me. He changed the name the way he wrote Silver Gold Man in the title, but it doesn't matter. It was SG Man. We all know he was talking about me, and what did he do? He removed the video. This is how these people survive. It's ban, delete, and remove all evidence that incriminates them for their past criminal activities. That's why I had to download all of JSNIP4's videos where he was telling people to buy silver on their credit cards at $40 an ounce, $35 an ounce. I had to save that shit because I know that would be his main artery. He would love to absolutely make that artery disappear. No way, Jose. We've got the facts here. And more recently, it's been about the crypto pumping. He's actually admitted himself, the dumbass, at one point that he received, 300,000 tokens, and then he tries to pull the woolly on their subscribers, telling him that the wild crypto interview, he wasn't paid no $10,000, or was it $16,000, $18,000 he received? No, I did this. He did it out of his goodness of his heart. It was a donation. It's been one thing after another with this JSNIP4, and luckily, you know, the Kool-Aid's wearing off. The Kool-Aid's wearing off, and some of these people are waking up. And like I said, statistics are backing it up. And the other thing I've been telling you guys, JSNIP4, as they ban and delete, they can't ban and delete everyone. He'll have no one left on his YouTube channel. So, luckily for us, there are still some truthers that he has not deleted, and they are still hitting him with the hard comments. Thank you very much, folks. I know I've said that before many times. When people, you know, when you become a grown-up, you no longer have time to go in there and leave comments, truthful comments, or even a thumbs up or a thumbs down. So I thank you very much, those of you who are adults and still out there at this point leaving these comments, because people need to read the comments when they are there. That's the important part here. Even with my Fukushima scammers, they do the exact same thing as JSNIP4. Delete, ban any comments. Anyone who speaks out on the truth, will be banned and deleted immediately on the Fukushima. Dana Durnford is who I'm speaking about, and Kevin Blanche right now, the two biggest scammers in that sector. But gold and silver, it's the same thing. Ban and delete, ban and delete. But as you can see, people are coming out here. They've actually said Mike B is a fraud. Joe is just using his public reach. So I find him harmless. Oh, is that right? Mike is blatantly defrauding his following. He had this great offer for his fans where he was selling PPPT tokens for 0.036 when they're listed on Ether Delta for 0.003. Notice the O's. That's right. Big difference. He was live streaming and telling people to email him his orders, and he will sell them PPT from his friend's stash who asked them to sell them. Can you imagine that? He did not mention you could just buy it on Ether Delta for much cheaper. Then after days for being called, you got it, a dick, he decided to start from scratch and delisted all of his videos. Hence, he has only 2 vids from 2 months back. There were more of those great deals in those as well. They are part of the same pump and dump syndicate. Thank you very much. Like I said, it is a circle jerk of corruption on YouTube. I called it that back in 2014, and now more and more people are waking up to the circle jerk of corruption. Thank you very much. I can't go over all the comments. Why not hit the space bar if you want to read them? This is important, how these people are helping each other to scam many of you. And JSNIP4 will not divulge the information that's been released by this person. They work together to scam you. This is very important that you pay attention to this. Okay, folks? You really, really, those of you that hate me, do your own homework. Do your own homework, okay? He sounds like a con artist. You're damn right. He's a con artist. There's no doubt about that. These guys are nothing but con artists. JSNIP4, I've caught him how many times lying about me? To the point where he even had to go to Realist News and delete my entire account. Because I said, open up the account and I'll have the proof that you're a liar. So let's get into the stats. That's what's important. You want the proof that this is working. So let's get into it. So I don't know how many of you know of Social Blade, but essentially this website tracks what's happening on your YouTube channel. So JSNIP4, as you can see, B grade, not bad. Pretty good. But for the last 30 days, his views have dropped a little over 10% in the last 30 days. His subscribers down almost another 10% in the last 30 days. So as you can see, we are definitely having an impact. Let's go take a look at the next scammer. Mike B. La même chose. Same thing here, guys. He's a minus B, which I can't understand why he would be, but regardless. He's a minus B. He's a new YouTube channel. This is where I can't believe. New YouTube channel, and you're already a minus B. Anyways, what's important is you can see here, for the last 30 days, his views are down 245%. I know subscribers are up 22.3, but I focus on this. Whole lot of less viewers. These are new people that have maybe joined him from JSNIP4's channel. Or maybe he created his own. The point is, he's a scammer and people have caught on to it. I've called him a scammer long before, and now you can see it in the comments. People are writing down the stories, what he's done to his own viewers, and now you got the proof how the viewers have dropped down by over 245% in the last 30 days. So connect the dots. It kind of makes sense that he's been a scammer or has obviously done something very wrong on his channel to make viewers disappear at the rate of 245% in the last 30 days. How are we faring here at Silver Gold Man? We're not bad. We're a C+ here. I'm actually up almost 31% in the last 3 days as far as my viewership and my subscribers. We are up to guys, we're up almost 50% in the last 30 days. Don't pay attention to these numbers. I've never made a dime off YouTube. I've known since I first started on YouTube that Google was the new world order. I've expressed that story. I've shared it with you many times how these two ex-employees had quit back in the year, I believe it was 1999 or 2001, and had warned everyone in a couple of radio messages how Google was the new world order. So I've made a decision a long time ago that I would not have any ads. There's no sponsors, no ads. I've been doing it for free here on YouTube, so I don't get caught up in the money. What I care about is the truth movement, and it seems like we're having an impact. Hope you enjoyed the info.